Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. It's just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead-end, no-commission, low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny. The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto? Looks like I got a message.
I love pneumatic tubes. If you ever read articles about old New York, there's a lot of stuff about how the tube system was... There was an inter-building tube system, too.
Oh, really?
I don't know how that could possibly work. And the tubes were 16 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
And they would shoot pneumatic messages, like they'd push them between buildings. And none of those tubes are there, and they're thinking about like using them for fiber optics and stuff like that.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe. Not portable. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats. It's a deck of cards. Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me. I don't feel like pitching cards right now. I couldn't play this card there.
So this was actually the
the art test I took.
Oh.
I had to make this whole scene in a day.
Really? No. Did they pay you for that? 1 day?
Barely.
Wow.
I was so scared.
How much did you get done?
I think almost all the geometry.
Oh. Wow.
In some cases, it used to be an overnight render.
Not picking that up. This end cabin is where I hang my cloak.
So this was the first scene in the game that we ever actually did with some test assets. So I had, this is when I was proving out, okay, yes, we can do this. It was this hallway scene. We had manning up, running up and down. We had the security cam, kind of camera switching. We had text on the screen. We had animations. We had geolocation of the sound relative to the camera as the typing was down the hallway. And we had Manning running up and down. It was a really good test scene, and it kind of came to it at the very last second. Like literally, I was compiling code as people ran in the room because I had a awful bug. But this was sort of like proof that yes, we have all the elements to make this work. This was the first scene ever put together. And Manny, notice in this scene, Manny hardly ever clips behind anything, and that's partially because I didn't have the buffers working yet. But it was good enough that when people saw it, like they were really impressed, and I was kind of surprised because I was like the new guy at LucasArts and was kind of half-assing my way through this and somehow made everybody really impressed. So I thought, at that point, I thought, okay, we can do this.
Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually. It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch. Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh, man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
Ah, the boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here?
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza. Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
So, is there a reason that a lot of people who are in administrative positions of power have New York accents? Is that a
Everyone in the jazz era was from New York.
well, yeah, that's true.
A lot of people don't know that.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I keep meaning to mark these cards. I keep meaning to mark these cards. This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. And I've got fewer suits. It's some sort of special work order. No. No. Here's what I need. Wheels. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. It's a tool cabinet. Hey, service!
Hey, who the... Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. No. I don't ride them. Just wrench them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey! I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh! I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry. Can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big. You're just right.
No, they told me again and again. I'm too big to drive.
You're not too big. You just have a self-image problem.
A what?
Repeat after me. I am not fat. I am thin. Women find me attractive.
Hey, I never said I was too fat for the ladies, just the cars. The ladies like me just fine.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small. Hey, Manny! Did you get that work order signed yet?
No. Can't we just do it without?
I told you I could lose my job! Manny, if I lose my job...
Hey, don't worry. Just go on back to work. I'll get that work order signed. Somehow. It's a hole punch. If I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh, yeah, like you're going anywhere. Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Domino's door is locked. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I've already got one card out, and I'm not dealing more until there's money on the table.
Thanks, but I got solitaire on the computer, Manny.
Not here. That won't help it get signed. Domino's door is locked. Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal.
I can't find my driver.
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
Yes.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives.
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
Better than yours and mine.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
Just one more question about my job.
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver. It's locked. Let's see. Where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me. It's locked. I remember the year they built that. Mostly because it cost so much, we didn't get bonuses that year. Tacaños.
I love that mural because it's the three ways of traveling in the land of the dead, the car, and the train, and the boat. There's no air travel in the land of the dead. No land of the dead airlines.
Oh, I sold so many car travel packages when I was first starting out. When did I lose my edge? I'm not walking on the free. The petrified forest Rubacava. Not really that far away. But to me, they might as well be on the other side of the world. I shouldn't even be standing here. I'm not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here. Looks like some sort of crafty mine. Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, Suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
A dingo?
That's my specialty. Ta-da! Some of my finest work, don't you think, Sparky?
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Okay, a cat.
No problem. Ta-da!
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
Could you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
Bang!
Ah, pop another one. Lousy, bony fingers.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh? Ta-da!
I don't know why we chose Robert Frost for the balloon shape either.
Oh, that was genius
Because
because of the
it would
because
be
of the
hard to make Robert Frost.
yes, and also because I think the whole implication is that the clown is way beyond his pay grade, and he has disdain for all those around him, and so he makes shapes that his lowly
I never even
audience
thought
would-
about that being testimony to the skills of the clown. I thought of it as being Manny being a smartass. Because he asked for it. He's like, oh yeah? Can you do Robert Frost? And then, of course, the clown does it.
But see that's a Chandler thing too, because the detective is always smarter than sort of the world that he's in. So he's teasing the clown,
So to speak.
Yeah, so to speak, because he knows the clown knows what Robert Frost looks like.
Looks like some sort of crafty mine. Those crates are completely blocking the sidewalk. What if there were a fire? They're just full of party favors, and I'm not in the party mood.
Elevator code.
Yep.
Elevator code's the worst, man. Door code in general. There goes Dominic.
So there was a door box that you would draw on the ground that would have data attached to it that would trigger the art and the.
Well, it's like the old like when you walk into a supermarket in the old days, they didn't have like a IR thing that was pointing at you. They had like a pad on the ground.
Yep.
You would roll your cart or step on the pad on the ground, and it would automatically open the grocery store for you. And it's just like that. Like there's a little invisible box that you cross that triggers all that stuff.
And then all the fiddly bits of people step on the box, step off the box, step back on it while the doors are opening and closing, and those doors are broken for a long time.
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise. What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes.
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise.
Well, I gotta...
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise. Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise. Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be...
I've gotta get this work order signed. I've gotta get this work order signed. I've gotta get this work order signed. That soul has already been reaped. I don't want to mess up my blade. deck of cards just wouldn't help there. I couldn't play this card there. Gotta get this work order signed. My kid, can I have it? No.
Well, then just enjoy it for a while longer, all right?
I'll have another dingo, please.
Did you lose the one I gave you?
No.
Well, then just enjoy it for a while longer. Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
My kid, do you have any more dead?
Well, sure.
That's not what balloons are for. Where?
Just ask your driver for crying out loud. He'll...
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
If
I'll give it a shot. Mr.
Didn't I say?
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise.
That's not what balloons are for. If I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Sorry.
Not portable. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats. Not picking that up. that won't help it get signed. Domino's door is locked. It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back. The driver demons operate this somehow, and the company won't tell a salesman how it works. Gotta keep us down somehow. There are lights for wash, rinse, wax, and land of the living, depending on your destination.
You hear reverb on the steps, and you hear the reverb on his voice, and that was real-time. It's his real-time reverb in a time when we never did that. We always pre-baked the files with reverb, and Jeff really had to fight for, I think it was like 5% of the CPU. But now anything that happens in this garage goes through that reverb. And like to modern game folks, audio people, it's just totally basic, no big deal. But back then it was such a big deal. And he really had to jump through hoops for it, and it's so great.
Not picking that up. It's a tool cabinet. Who's afraid of a little rusty water? That's not what balloons are for. That's not what balloons are for. There's something big going on in there.
Hey, Manny! Did you get that work order signed yet?
No. Can't we just do it without?
I told you I could lose my job! Manny, if I lose my job...
Hey, don't worry. Just go on back to work. I'll get that work order signed, somehow. It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
So, is there a reason that a lot of people who are in administrative positions of power of New York?
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Read them already. Didn't help. My boss is always giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that. Ah, the old files, the old clients, the glory days, when people died with dignity, and Domino Hurley didn't exist. Not picking that up. My message tube is full of nothing, as usual. No. I've got to get this work order signed. I keep meaning to mark these cards. This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. And I've got fewer suits. It's some sort of special work order. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. It's a deflated balloon. It's a deflated balloon. This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today. Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise.
Well...
Savvy viewers will note that the lobby is based on a real building in San Francisco, with Mexican architecture, or Mayan Deco architecture. 450 Sutter, yeah, which is an actual building, which is the inspiration for the whole business. Yeah, San Francisco's kind of there's a lot of deco-ish stuff around town, and that was a big part of making this world look the way it looked.
It's locked. There she is, the number 9. One of these days, I'm gonna ride her right on out of here. Don't think so. Now this guy, I don't know who this guy is. I think he just paid for the lobby renovation. Not that I have a choice, but I wonder if I'd be happier working on a ship. Then again, I'm so competitive, I wouldn't be able to relax until I was captain. It's locked. I left my tow truck back in my other suit. I don't like the way that eye is looking at me. It's huge. I can't open it. It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom. This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. Memo from the desk of Don Copal. Hey! Work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen. Swapping, selling, and specially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action. This place is a mess. Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. I'll just change his auto response here.
Ah, cripes, Ava! Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
Can you imagine actually pulling yourself up a little chain of ties that are as long as the like?
Well, that's what's great about. And then I like the view
like,
down.
He's so calm about it too. He's like, chip, chip, chip. Many stories. I mean, part of it is, I guess, he probably won't die.
He's already
falls.
dead.
He's already
I was going to
dead.
say he's already dead. So it's really just.
And I was thinking, does he have the muscles to do that? Whereas, no, he doesn't have any muscles. He's just a living skeleton. How is he moving? He's magic.
His
It's
spirit
soul.
is
It's a soul.
animating. Yes.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning. Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps. Bound only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera. It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all. Boo. Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it. In this world, all I can do is look, smell, and reap.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to...
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers popping out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard-ass when I got lazy sickle-wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one. Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nut.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one. Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
It's Domino Hurley, the sweatiest man in the office.
You gotta sweat this L, Callie, and you know it.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it. I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm
Too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Hey, Hurl.
Yeah.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Look at all the diplomas.
You have to have the proper attitude to get diplomas like those, Manny.
Really? I thought you just had to have the proper postage. That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny, just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
It's locked. This sign says, I'm at the junkyard. Woo! No one in there. Not picking that up. Not picking that up. Not picking that up.
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I'll never get out of this place.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
That red tube looks familiar. Not picking that up. The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
You know, the games we make nowadays, we try to keep them real time, and the environments will come in the tens of thousands of polygons probably, but or at least under 100, I would say, at least at the Telltale studio. But here, I think we're almost unlimited unless it crashed the machines all the time.
Yes, it was unlimited, and it was like trying to render it on your iPhone.
Well, remember, he modeled like every single nut and bolt everywhere.
That's what it was.
That's what, and they were all high res.
Yeah, I was about to say a certain amount of this was us not
It
really
might get a
knowing, and us
close-up.
not being efficient about where we, how we set everything.
As an animator, when you open one of these environments to animate in, you have to basically throw everything away, except for the one thing that, that Manny touches or walks next to or something.
That's not on fire. This balloon is filled with a light chemical. For those who enjoy no-hassle travel. Look out below. That doesn't sound good.
Servers down again.
What else is new? switcher looks pretty gunked up. Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material, see how they like that.
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Can I squeeze in there, just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
You know, I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do. Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
The wheel won't budge. I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
Good enough for government work.
It's locked. Not picking that up. I think that's the other end of Domino's message tube. If I could just get in there. It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. It's locked. No. That's not on fire. That's not on fire. That's not on fire. Looks like some sort of crafty mine. My kid, bet you can't. Did you know? What? Do you have any more dead wells? My kid, I'll have another dingo, please. Did you know? Well, then just... Do you have any more wells? The drapes are drawn. Dom must be in there napping. The drapes are drawn. Dom must be in there napping. No use for it. No, Domino's in there. That's not on fire. It's locked. That red tube looks familiar.
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watch you. Hey, Hurl.
Yeah.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
That's not on fire. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me. Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
Deck of cards just wouldn't help there. No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me. Hey, Hurl.
Yeah.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Server's down again.
What else is new?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
still not getting any messages.
I'm giving you one right now, but you can't see my hand.
Hey, I'm still not getting any messages.
I'm giving you one right...
Deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
Good enough for government work.
That's not on fire. My kid. Do you have any more? My kid. Do you have any? Well. My kid. Do you have any more? you have any...
Well,
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers. It's locked. That red tube looks familiar. Too much air pressure. This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. And I've got fewer suits. No messages in Dom's fancy red tube.
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I don't really want to do that. Too much air pressure. There's that light chemical all over in there. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. That's not on fire. No room for that. That's not on fire. Not picking that up. That's not what balloons are for. That's not on fire. There's no air pressure. The server must be down.
Server's down again.
What else is new? Not picking that up. Ah, our cheerful communications maintenance staff is on the job. That's not on fire. I don't really want to do that. The wheel won't budge. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. Hey, I'm still not getting any messages.
I'm giving you one right now, but you can't see my hand.
Ah, our cheerful communications maintenance staff is on the job. Deck of cars just wouldn't help there. Not right now. Hey, I'm still not getting any messages.
I'm giving you one right now.
The switcher looks pretty gunked up. Not picking that up.
Good enough for government work.
Deck of cars just wouldn't help there. My cat. Do you have any? Well. Those crates are completely blocking the sidewalk. What if there were a fire?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I got...
Server's down again.
What else is new?
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I do what?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
The wheel won't budge.
Good enough for government work.
Not picking that up. Not here. Too much air pressure.
My kid. Do you have any? Well. My cat. Do you have any? Well. My cat. Do you have any more? Well.
I should close Bruno's record before the black marks burn into my screen. Too much air pressure. my kid. Do you have any more? Well. I don't like the way that eye is looking at me. Not picking that up. Hello? It's huge. I can't open it. No, Domino's in there. Not picking that up. Not while Domino's in there. No use for it. No way. If I go any farther, Dom will see me and call the staff shrink to come and talk me down. It's locked. I don't want to mess up my blade. That's not on fire. I don't really want to do that. It's locked. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. No, I don't really want to do that. I think Dom would call the company shrink if I left through the window. No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
Hey, Hurl.
Yeah?
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. A deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
Server's down again.
What else is new?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Hey, Hurl.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, Cal.
locked. It's locked. Not when there's a door. Who's afraid of a little rusty water? Not picking that up. No way. If I go any farther, Don will see me and call the staff shrink to come and talk me down. My kid died. Can I have it? Did you lose the one? No. Well, then just... I'll have another dingo, please. No. Well, then just enjoy it for... Do you have any more dead worm? Well... My kid died. Do you have any... Well... My God. Do you have any more dead worm? Well, sure. That's not what balloons are for. don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. That's not on fire. It's locked. That's not on fire. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. The driver demons operate this somehow, and the company won't tell a salesman how it works. Gotta keep us down somehow. Can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back. There's no air pressure. The server must be down. Read them already. Didn't help. Not portable. Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
That's not what balloons are for. This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost. Warning, fire system, do not touch. It's a deflated balloon. This balloon is filled with a light chemical. This balloon is filled with a dark chemical.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today. Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of fun.
Right. I te watch you. This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise. Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise.
The wheel won't budge. The wheel won't budge. That's not on fire. That's not on fire. That's not on fire. The switcher looks pretty gunked up. Can't reach. Can't reach.
Good enough for government work.
Not picking that up. It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. Not picking that up. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. It's locked. That's not what balloons are for. I don't really want to do that. That's not on fire. That's not on fire. It's a deflated balloon. That's not what balloons are for. Let's see, where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me. It's attached pretty well. Let's see, where am I on this? Don Copal, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me. I don't need the hernia. Bruno, you in one of these? Must have picked them up already. For those who enjoy no-hassle travel. I left my tow truck back in my other suit. It's bolted down. No parking. Klein car pickup only. No parking. Klein car pickup only. not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here. I don't need the hernia.
Some of my finest work, don't you think, Sparky? Some of my finest work, don't you think, Sparky? Some of my finest work, don't you think, Sparky? Some of my finest work.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez.
Do you have any more?
Well, sure.
This balloon is filled with a light chemical. Not picking that up. The wheel won't budge. It's locked.